Okay, today we're going to take a look at lesson number 8. So we're going to be solving problems involving mixed units of weight. Okay. So first up, we're going to take a look at some sums and differences, and we're going to make sure that we show our work when we do this. Okay, so we see that 7 ounces and 9 ounces equals 16 ounces. And we know that 16 ounces then equals 1 pound. Okay. Now we start looking at some mixed units here. Now again, we see that we have 5 ounces and 11 ounces to get us 16 ounces, which equals 1 pound. So we have 1 pound and 1 pound for a total of 2 pounds. Okay, next we have 1 pound minus 13 ounces. Now you notice that we have mixed units here. So we need to convert our pounds into the smaller unit of ounces so that we can subtract like units. So now we have 16 ounces minus 13 ounces to get us 3 ounces. Okay, now same thing here. We have 12 pounds minus 4 ounces. So we're going to turn our 12 pounds into 11 pounds and 16 ounces. So we're going to convert one of those pounds into ounces. Now we can subtract 16 minus 4 to give us 12 ounces, and then we have 11 pounds left over. And now we're going to add. So we're going to add like units. 9 ounces plus 9 ounces is 18 ounces, okay, which then equals 1 pound and 2 ounces. Okay, so now we have 2 ounces, and then we have a total of 3 pounds and 1 pound to get us 4 pounds. Moving on to the next one. Again, we're going to add like units. So 9 ounces plus 9 ounces to get us our 18 ounces, just like in the problem before. And then we're going to take our 9 pounds and our 30 pounds, and we're going to create 39 pounds. Okay, so now we have 39 pounds and 1 pound, so we have 40 pounds, 2 ounces left over. Okay, moving on to the last one, last two, we have some more subtraction. So 2 ounces minus 14 ounces, so we need to rename a pound. So now we're going to have 24 pounds, and we're going to turn 1 pound into 16 ounces to give us 18 ounces. 16 plus the 2 that we started with. So now 18 minus 14 will give us 4 ounces. We have 24 pounds. Okay, next, a little bit larger numbers. Okay, but again, we see 2 ounces minus 3 ounces, so we need to convert one of our pounds into 16 ounces. So we take our 16 ounces plus the 2 ounces we started with, we have 18 ounces. Okay, so now we have 18 minus 3 gets us 15 ounces, and 124 minus 12 gets us 112 pounds. Okay, now we're going to move on to some word problems dealing with weight. So number 2, the total weight of Sarah's and Amanda's full backpacks is 27 pounds. So total weight, 27 pounds. We're going to read it a couple of times. Now Sarah's backpack weighs 15 pounds 9 ounces. How much does Amanda's backpack weigh? Okay, so we know that we have 2 backpacks. Okay, we have Amanda and we have Sarah. Now Amanda's, we don't know, we're trying to find, but we know that Sarah's is 15 pounds 9 ounces, and we know the total is 27 pounds. So our tape diagram would look like that. So you can see that we need to subtract, so we're going to do 27 pounds minus 15 pounds 9 ounces. Okay, so just like we did in problem number 1, okay, we're going to take our 27 pounds and turn it into 26 pounds 16 ounces, so we can subtract ounces minus ounces. 16 minus 9 gets us 7 ounces. 26 minus 15 gets us 11 pounds. So now we have Amanda's backpack weighs 11 pounds 7 ounces. Okay. All right, moving on to number 3. In Emma's supply box, a pencil weighs 3 ounces. Her scissors weigh 3 ounces more than the pencil, okay? So we're going to be adding more to it. And then the glue weighs 3 times as much as the scissors. We want to know how much does the bottle of glue weigh in pounds and ounces. So a couple of things we notice. We have 3 items here. We have pencils, scissors, and we have glue. Now if you notice, we just need to find the weight of the glue, but notice that it's giving us the units that we need it in. So we need to make sure that we're dealing with pounds and ounces here. So now the pencil we see is 3 ounces. Now the scissors weigh 3 ounces more than the pencil. So we're going to take the scissors, and we have 3 ounces and 3 ounces. Okay. Now the glue weighs 3 times as much as the scissors. So we take our scissors, and we have 3 times as much. We're trying to find the weight of the glue. Okay. So if we notice, the scissors are 3 ounces plus 3 ounces. So it gives us 6 ounces for the scissors. Okay. You've got the 3 ounces from the pencil plus 3 ounces more. So now for the glue, that tells us that each of these are 6 ounces. Okay. So to find now the weight of the glue, we have 6 ounces times 3, because it's 3 times as much. So that gives us a total of 18 ounces. 18 ounces we know is 1 pound, 2 ounces. So the glue weighs 1 pound, 2 ounces. Okay. All right, moving on to number 4. Okay, we have some items for some school supplies. We're going to use the information in the chart to answer the following question. Now, on Mondays, Jody packs only her laptop and a supply case into her backpack. How much does the full backpack weigh? All right, so go to set this up. You have to be careful because we have 3 items. We have the laptop, we have the supply case, and they're going in the backpack. So we need to make sure we're taking a look at those 3 items. So the laptop we see is 5 pounds, 12 ounces. Okay. We have the supply case, which is 1 pound. And then we have the empty backpack, which is 2 pounds, 14 ounces. Okay. And we're trying to find the total weight of all 3 items. Okay. So we have 5 pounds, 12 ounces, plus 1 pound, plus 2 pounds, 14 ounces. Okay. Now we have 3 items that we're adding here, but we follow the same steps that we did when we only had 2 add-ons. So add up the ounces and add up the pounds. Remember, add up the like units. So we see that we have 12 ounces and 14 ounces. So that gives us 26 ounces. Now we add up our pounds. We have 5 plus 1 is 6 plus 2 is 8. So the weight is 8 pounds, 26 ounces. Okay. But we know that 26 ounces is 1 pound and 10 ounces. So our total then becomes 9 pounds, 10 ounces. Okay. So her full backpack weighs 9 pounds, 10 ounces. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at Tuesdays. On Tuesdays, Jody brings her laptop, supply case, 2 notebooks, and 2 textbooks in her backpack. All right. Now Fridays, Jody only packs her binder and supply case. how much less does Jody's full backpack weigh on Friday than on Tuesday. Okay, so we got a lot going on in here. So we have Tuesday, we have Friday. So on Tuesdays we have the laptop, 5 pounds, 12 ounces, plus the supply case, which is 1 pound, plus 2 notebooks, so we have 11 ounces and 11 ounces. Okay, we have 2 textbooks, so we have 3 pounds, 8 ounces, plus 3 pounds, 8 ounces. Okay, in her backpack. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I notice that all of these items are going in her backpack. So I'm not going to add her backpack because she has her backpack on Tuesday, she has her backpack on Friday. So they cancel each other out. Because remember, we're going to be doing some comparing. So I actually don't need to add the backpack to both days. Okay? You can if you want, but don't really need to. Okay, so now we go through and we add up all of our items. So if we look at our pounds, we have 5, plus 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9, plus another 3 is 12. So that's 12 pounds. Okay, now we look at our ounces. Okay, now for this one, I've got some bigger numbers, so we're going to kind of off in the margin add them up. So we have 12 ounces, 11 ounces, 11 ounces, 8, and then 8. And so we're going to add these up. So we have 50 ounces. Okay. Well, we know 16 ounces in a pound. So we know that we have 3 pounds. Okay. Because 16 times 3 is 48 with 2 ounces left over. So our total for Tuesday is 15 pounds, 2 ounces. Okay. Now moving on to Friday. We have a binder, which is 2 pounds, 5 ounces. We have our supply case, which is just 1 pound. So that's 3 pounds, 5 ounces. Okay. Well, now we need to subtract. So we have 15 pounds, 2 ounces, minus 3 pounds, 5 ounces. Okay. So you see again that we don't have enough ounces to subtract, so we're going to decompose one of our pounds. So we have 14 pounds, 18 ounces, 16 ounces plus the 2. Okay. So now we can go ahead and subtract. So 18 ounces minus 5 ounces gets us 13 ounces. 14 pounds minus 3 pounds gets us 11 pounds. And so there's our difference. Okay. So her backpack weighs 11 pounds, 13 ounces less on Friday. So this last problem was a pretty tricky one because there's a lot of steps. So remember to underline, go back into the problem, go slow, and read carefully. Okay. All right, and again, we didn't need to add the backpack to either Tuesday or Friday because since she has a backpack on both, it's going to cancel each other out when we go to subtract. Okay, so go ahead and get started on the exit ticket.